Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. Last time we got the Kingdom of England. We created that by winning a crusade for Lancaster, and well, now there's an England. Now you might notice that England's slightly bigger than Lancaster, which was roughly this land. Yeah, it's expanded slightly. Oh, and it has this bit here. And it also has Iceland. But yeah, England's become a little bit bigger. And the other thing with England is that they do desire some of our land. They desire Wessex and Cornwall, so at some point they might end up being a problem. And we could nip that problem in the bud. There's many things we could do to England to get rid of them. I'm not going to do any of them. Honestly, if they want our land and they want to cause trouble for us, then that's cool. That's something that's going to happen in the future and we'll have to deal with it. But for now, they're our nephew, we'll encourage them and we'll let things go. Now, in terms of being prepared for them later, let's have a look at our domain because, oh, would you look at that? Our buildings can upgrade. Now, can we get one of these yet? No, we're still missing the Burr's Innovation, which is, I think, the next thing we're working on, actually. Let me go and have a look at that. So in here, yes, that is the next thing we're working on. So in about 21 years, we'll be able to build that. Cool. But until then, let's upgrade our trade ports, which actually gets us a 2% levy increase as well, and more development growth. Ostfriesland. Oh, I never updated the castle. Well, probably should have done that. Zealand, I did upgrade the castle, so hey, guess what? New trade ports. And you don't have anything I can afford, and you don't have anything I can afford. Wonderful. So I think that's where we'll start. How long till the Pope gives us money? He doesn't have money yet, but he will give us money in 3 years. Wonderful. We can't go to this tournament. It's not available. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we could go on a grand tour. We could probably afford to go on a grand tour and earn some more money. Anything else we could do for a grand tour? Yeah, we could try a different one just to see what happens. His taxation tour is so good. I don't know. I think we save up money. I think that's fine for just now, and then we'll go on a grand tour later, but we'll do a different type of grand tour. Even though I don't think we need it, we'll just do one, just for it to be different. My daughter Beatrice has come of age. She is an intricate web weaver. Fantastic. And she is betrothed to somebody who is also of age. So why are they not marrying? I'm not entirely sure why they're not marrying, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. That's fine. You've converted the county faith. Love to see it. Why don't you convert this one as well? Cool. Yeah, I guess we can't have that marriage go off for some reason. Is he ineligible? I've seen that happen before. Like, there's a reason why the marriage can't happen, but it keeps the betrothal. Like, the reason I'm looking at Town Dweller is I'm wondering whether he's been flagged as like a, as he's been flagged as like a mayor or something, but they can still marry, so I don't know why that would block it. He's chaste, which lowers his fertility. Wondering whether it's a 0 fertility thing? No, don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not happening. Okay, could it be this? Ah, they're both homosexual, so therefore they don't want to marry? I don't think that's been a problem so far in the game, but maybe that's it. I don't know. We'll see. Is that one? No, that's a different marriage. Okay, I'm sure at some point the betrothal will go through. But anyway, someone's trying to murder Isabel Carling. What's this? A grand wedding. Is this what we were waiting on? Aha, I didn't realize that they'd offered a grand wedding to us. That's why the marriage isn't going through. Now I understand it. Yeah, I was trying to think, like, what could be blocking this marriage? If they've offered us a grand wedding, then we don't get a pop-up to make the marriage happen because it's already happening, but they need to organize something. Well, that's fine. Well, obviously we're gonna go. We might gain guest in the wedding. Yeah, fantastic. And get the eager reveler trait and all these other things. Sure, let's join the wedding. Is this our easiest route there? 8 months. When does it start? We're going to arrive in June. So actually, we probably want to go somewhere afterwards if we're going anywhere. Like, we could head over here and get some more lifestyle experience. Yeah, we could do a little tour of the northern part of Iberia and then maybe go back via Salisbury. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll leave that for an England tour at some point. Yeah, I don't know. What's our current thing? We're currently doing stewardship, right? No, we're currently doing marshal. Well, maybe I do want to go back via England then. Let me have a look. Definitely want to go there. I'm not actually too worried about the rest of these. I just don't know when we're next going to come around here. Let's customize our route. Let's say that after here, we're going to go there. Then we're going to go there. Then we're going to go there. Then, oh, that's a misclick. Then we're going to go there. Then, after that, also, is it showing that we're over yet? No. Okay, after that, we're going to go to Salisbury. Then here. 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 Do I want to keep going up? I definitely do. I want to go to Lancaster. Then I want to go to Wigton. All of these places. Yeah. Wait, do you give Marshall? You do. Okay, so after the last one here, we also want to head up here, and that should be the end of our trip. Yeah, now we've been everywhere of relevance, I would say. Yeah, at least on our current route. That seems fine. It says it's too long. Okay. I see the too long here popping up. How about if we don't go there? Now I'll just take them off one by one and see where we... Okay, so we can do that. So which one have I lost? I've lost one in here, maybe. So it says I could go back via here. Yeah, now I'm going to everywhere. Minus this. So this is the one that was causing me issues. Wait, did I accidentally get ourselves going backwards at some point? Yeah, let me take out some of these, and then I'll try this again, because I think I accidentally did it wrong. At some point, I think I messed up my, where we're going list. Yeah, so let's get rid of these. That's fine. We're going back all the way down here. Okay, so. Go to this one. Add. 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 See, then it's looping back down. I don't know why it's looping back down. Is that because I messed up somewhere? Yeah, it's because I didn't scroll all the way to the bottom of the list. That's what happened. Yeah, so we could actually go a little bit further. It's because it thought we were going all the way through England again. That was the problem. Is it was looping us back down here. That's where it all went wrong. Now this is much more acceptable to it. Yeah, we were already going there. We're already going here. I'm just putting us in. Now I'm going to see whether we can go to here. No, that is definitely too far. Okay, that's fine. And I don't think there's anywhere else to drop in there. Right, so that's an acceptable travel plan by the looks of it. Now, how do I... Right, uncustomize route? There we go. Yeah, you can't click apply or anything because you can't actually get to that part. That's fine. So that works for me. Wonder, can I reduce my travel here? Or if I go left and then right and then head up, would that reduce my travel? Probably not, right? Because I'm going... Yeah, I'm looping around there. I'd have to loop around the other way anyway. Yeah, okay, this is fine. This is fine. So we have some danger locations. Let's quickly just hire some mercenary guards. Nowhere is dangerous anymore. Okay. We could do something else, like hire a cultural ambassador, which would give information about my culture to everywhere we go. That could be interesting. You know what? Let's hire a cultural ambassador. I've never done that. Right, and then we'll go to the wedding. Right. Off to the wedding. And fresh start. Immediately we go into the water area. Oh, right, yeah. Who is my... Oh, my son is my regent. That seems fair. He's selfless. Why don't you get me... money. There we go. The map. Somebody's trying to kill somebody. Okay, thank you for telling me. That's fine. Rare trinkets. Do I want a maritime trading book? Not really, no. It doesn't excite me very much. We have a new Knight of the True Franco-Dutch Virtue. Alright, sure. It's fine. And going for dedication to our faith. We finished a couple of shrines. Wonderful. So that is a shrine. So these are the shrines over here I think we finished, right? Wait, yeah, one up here. So we've now done that one. We can build a trade port in that shrine. Wonderful. And then the other shrine is here. And I would love to build a trade port, but I don't know whether I have enough money. I don't. But now I do. Wonderful. We're at the wedding. We'll just close that for right this second. Right, cool. Another trade port on the way. So then they'll build trade ports. Okay, close that down. And back to the wedding. Wait, did we manage to beat the bride here? That's fairly impressive given that she should have been coming from our court. Oh well, we're here. 22 days till it happens. Who lost the war? Munster lost the war against Alba. Okay, so Alba have taken even more of, of Ireland. Okay, cool. Keep going. So there's excitement everywhere I lay my eyes on. There are mingling guests, flowers on every surface, buzzing servants with loaded dishes, and a very proud host, King Boson, checking on the final details. The nervous but excited spouses, Facundo and Beatrice, are standing at the ready. The ceremony is about to begin. Okay. The day has finally come. I couldn't be prouder of my Beatrice, the beautiful bride, as the person standing by my side has unwillingly discovered. Look at her. Isn't she radiant? And it's such a good match. Everything is perfect. By my side, Suleiman just smiles politely. Okay, so I can say I'm so proud and we get renown, or aren't you jealous? Yeah, let's get some renown. That's good. We still get some renown, even though it wasn't the one that we're not actually holding the wedding. We could do mischief. I don't really want to cause mischief. We could seduce somebody. I don't know, like, why don't we seduce the queen while we're here? Can we do that? Is that possible? My wife? No, not my wife. Sort by rank? No. Is this already filtered? Nope. These are just the people who it's possible to seduce. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just double checking that there's no other way of finding them. Nope. I don't know. I'm gonna seduce you. I'm gonna seduce his sister. Fantastic. Right. Let's do that. Wedding ceremonies are usually long and tedious. My eyes are constantly scouting the crowd of guests for a target of my desires. Mencia. When I finally locate her, she is busy mingling with a small group of guests. It's a perfect time to approach her. Poetry? Just intrigue, or we can do learning challenge. Would you tell me more about it? And then we can do this. Perfect. That sounds like that'll work. Made a good impression. We have a child of our dynasty. This is my daughter Helena's child, Godilla. Okay, cool. We also have an option of getting a hammer from someone who's decent. Nah, I don't think we need that. That's alright. Back over here. The ceremony has reached its climax. Fantastic. Banquet has started. Let's enjoy. And now it's just feast events, right? Speeches. So we can have a speech directed towards the person who we're trying to seduce. Praise the happy couple, or say something else. Let's try having a speech directed towards the person we're trying to seduce. Did that work? She appreciated the hints. Okay, here is this event we've had several times. Oh, diplomacy lifestyle perk? Yeah, do it. I got a diplomacy lifestyle perk. Which perk did I get? Does it tell us? Or is it just a perk? We just got a perk. Okay, cool. Groom to rule makes the most sense then, right? As this will give all of our children bonuses. Fantastic, it does. Like, for instance, it just improved, once it finishes, just improved our son's martial by 2. That's fantastic. What's this thing? Something popped up here? No? Okay, sure, I'll ignore that then. Here. Shimmering Shining. Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangements, and more festooned banquet hall, a veritable feast for the eyes. Near my seat, both Infant Degu and King Othon share their opinions. Oh, it's this event. Oh, I see. I get martial lifestyle. I can get intrigue. I can try and seduce Mencia, or don't get involved. I would like the martial lifestyle points, please. Let's go. So there's still a reason to go to weddings that aren't yours here. You can still get a bunch of bonuses. Okay. Sitting opposite Mencia, the daughter of King Facundo of Leon, provides me with a veritable treasure trove of ways to tease her without breaking the rules of propriety. I'm also realizing by choosing a different intent, you can sometimes avoid options that you don't want to take because you're often going to have options related to that intent. So there's probably some optimal way to do this. Anyway. Of course, it's all about being, I snapped the small bone of lamb I'm holding deftly into, firm, wouldn't you agree? And see from the look on her face that Mencia gets my message. What I can't quite discern is her expression. Is that vivacious interest or a tumbling stomach? It's alarmingly difficult to say. Perhaps there's one more bite to hammer the point home. This isn't working. Or this is less fiery than I'd hoped. Let's go for the diplomacy challenge. Honest talk. She thinks we're dreary. Okay, that's fair. Was that the sound of an empty cup? You just sat down on the table? Do you hear anything over the din of the great hall? King Bosun must have enchanted ears. My gracious host waves for a servant. More wine here? None? We'll go thirsty. I'm not going to be a drunkard. Thank you for the option, though. Okay. So this is another one of these choice ones. Learning, or I'll take 500 martial. Easy. Easy choice. The wedding night has started. Okay, but we also got a martial perk, so we'll take hard rule, because that seems like a good one going down our path. Yep. Okay, anything in here? Nope. Okay, back to the wedding. Okay, hours later I find myself looking hastily down my goblet at Queen Estefania, mother of the groom, who was just almost choked on her wine and mirth. Yo, I wasn't sure about your folk-wielding sort, but you're alright. Okay. You can try and seduce her. I can gain just a permanent intrigue increase by 1. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's solid. More ale. Must keep in contact. We're obviously going to try and seduce her. That's what we've been doing the whole time. That's what this character does. She melted, apparently. You've learned Dutch. Who are you? Some guy in Kent. Alright, cool. Thanks for letting me know. So have we actually seduced her? It doesn't really expect you to go over 3, huh? Here. Interesting. Well, keep going. Tired after a long day's waiting and socializing, my daughters and I ensconce ourselves at a table to mull over the union. Eve speaks quietly. You know, I must say, still have my misgivings. I worry for my sister. The man lacks honor. I've watched him all day. He will bring Beatrice only misery. Come, sister, Bertha sighs. Give it time. Grant them a moon together before you pass such judgments. And we get friendship. Say it's a good match. Leave love to the bards, or it's all in God's hands now. Oh no. They both seem to like me anyway, so I guess I'll just gain the piety. There's been a conclusion to the wedding. We did not fulfill our interest, but that's okay. Or intent. We got trait experience, which has led us not to the next level. And we do get this bonus for guest to the wedding of the century, which gets us diplomacy and diplomacy lifestyle experience. Nice. Wonderful. Okay, and now we're off. Well, we're not really off. We're kind of off on the start of our journey. Okay, as we stop to camp outside a small village in Villa Via Ciosa, the locals come to investigate our caravan. At first I think they were trying to trade with us, but soon it becomes clear they've come to give us gifts and learn everything they can about our culture. Okay, so we can get the xenophilic tradition with less stuff, or we can take her gifts and leave. I will take my gifts and leave. Thank you very much. Right. Cultural acceptance has gone up between these two people. Okay. Shepardi woman. I've seen the world and beheld its many wonders in my travels, but never have beheld such beauties as the one that I've seen in Ubeida. Truly, Shepardi women are cut above all the rest. Was that not what we said while we were somewhere else? Anyway. One particularly fascinating specimen, I didn't like the phrasing either, it was Rivka. Obviously we're going to seduce her. That's just what we do when we go places now. Also, is it looking still broken on this screen? Oh yes, very much so. We're well over here now in terms of where these people should be. Okay, interesting. A lowly delicacy. On our way through Santander, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market. Alright, well, I'm not going to eat the food because it might make us ill. Diplomacy experience. And we have a new diplomacy lifestyle perk, despite having done nothing in the diplomacy lifestyle thing before now. Let's take thoughtful. Opinion from gift gain is incredibly useful occasionally. So it's like a good single point. A foreign treat. It's not the first time I catch my knight fiddling around with some flowers. This is the one where he's wanting to like stay because he's fallen in love. So we could start a romance scheme against the person he's fallen in love with. I mean, obviously, yeah. Like, what are we even doing here? Declaration of love. The time has come to let Beatrice, my feelings towards Beatrice be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. I don't know. Let's just go with our gut. Found a classic Astor Leonese love ballad which suits Beatrice perfectly. I practice it over and over. Everything must be perfect. I find my dearest walking in the Layun Gardens, surrounded by her friends, with her heart beating like a hammer. I kneel before her and sing. Her cheeks turn a deep pomegranate red, but she does not interrupt me. Her companions all look pleased or jealous, surely a sign. You have a beautiful voice, my lord, she says before she hurries off. Her friends are quick to follow. I stand up on shaking legs, watching them disappear between the hedges, my heart beating harder than ever. Okay. I suppose we could just stop the scheme as well at any point we want to, because that would then, yeah, that would then just allow us to move on. What was interesting is in the previous one, we didn't really answer our knight. We just said, nah, we're going to try and seduce her instead. It's just a very odd way of doing that. Anyway. This is the one where there's a saint that we can patronize. Sure, why not? Let's do it. We have money. Right, carry on. We got martial lifestyle experience. Here we can do multiple different things, but none of them seem like they have huge bonuses. Yeah, let's do this one. And that gives us 56% chance of us getting it. Otherwise, we gain stress, which is fine. We gain stress. Okay. Language barrier. You're lost, so I'll try and speak to these people. Let's see if we got it. We got lost as well. Okay. We got another martial perk. Wonderful. Let's grab soldiers of lesser fortune for the mercenary cost. I have noticed that traveling gives you a huge bonus on all of these, at least to these locations. Gives you an absolutely huge bonus to the amount of lifestyle perks you can get in one lifetime. We're losing a few positions here. I'm not overly worried about losing positions. I don't know why I hovered here. But we're losing positions in our court, but I'm not overly worried about it because we're gaining money and we're using money right now, so that kind of works. We also have a new archbishop. He quite likes us, so surely he'll continue paying us money. Nice. Derelict ship. Do I want to investigate it or not? No, I'm okay. That's fine. Mark of distinction. We've become famed as a family, which means that the banner has become better. Nice. Solid. The Knights Hospitalier have been established in Salford. Ah, by my nephew. Wow, they are growing to be very, very powerful very, very quickly. Okay. Acceptance keeps going up everywhere we go. That's what we like to see. And learning lifestyle went up. Stewardship went up. Martial went up. We have a bunch of martial ones going up as we go through all of these. A runestone. The countryside of Westbury is known to be littered with runestones, towering monoliths etched with written records of events both legendary and historical. In our travels, we encounter a particularly grandiose runestone adorned with complex patterns and what is no doubt a legend written in language I cannot understand. Perhaps with time and patience I could decipher the meaning. I can try and do that. I can tear it down, or I don't have time for this. Yeah, let's try and find the meaning. Why not? You can no longer convert the thing. I think I read it as well, according to that. I can no longer convert it, which I assume is because it's converted. Yeah. So the vassal themselves converted it, which is fine. Okay. More martial lifestyle experience. More martial for going to Hadrian's Wall. And then along here. Call of the Road. Hey, I get the Traveller trait, which gives us diplomacy. It's just a base, which is quite nice. That's good. And then we get to the next place, which gets us a little bit more in terms of stuff. That's okay. And now I'm starting to get experience in traveling, which is good. Or in wandering, I guess, would be the better way of putting it. And now, the child of our dynasty, Maria. It says Helena's second child in the time that we've been away. And we're back. Cool. Cultural acceptance between every culture you visited in Franco-Dutch increased by 1%. Yeah, seemed pretty good to me. My regent has resigned his post, which is good because we're back. And we've funded a city in Frisia, which gives it city funded, so we get a bunch of bonuses. Nice. So now in Frisia, in that city, in that village center over here, I can now get a trade port built in it, which now means that we're going to have more trade ports, which is really what we need everywhere. This one doesn't have a trade port. Build it. More trade ports absolutely everywhere. And I think that that is a good point. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode again, but apologies. That is a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.